Good evening and welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. You clicked onto Long Range Weather Forecast discussion for February 8th through the 20th. Models are indicating depicting a Pacific influence for February 8th to the 12th. Within this flow, a series of Pacific systems will bring much needed precipitation to the west and an active but mild period for the central U.S. In the east, a coast system will impact the Atlantic seaboard on Sunday. The West will experience moderate to locally heavy rain, evident in portions of the northern and coastal regions of California. The flow will have a subtropical connection from Hawaii, connecting deep tropical moisture. East and southeast will see light to moderate precipitation with a system exiting this weekend. Whether or not it will spread northward and how much remains to be seen. Canadian high pressure will follow in its wake, with colder air with temperatures 10 to 20 degrees below normal over the central plains and eventually spreading eastward. We're going to look at the period now for February 11th through the 15th, and we don't see really much change from yesterday or going into the period, but this is the 8th. I start out here at the 8th, and here you can see we have a broad cyclonic flow here, a little bit of a ridge here with above normal heights. But watch when we go forward, it kind of disappears and lessens. This is the 9th. This is the 10th. This is the GFS. And we're at the 11th. And if you can see here, most of the models depict this is a broad cyclonic flow across much of the region here with near to above normal heights to the south. This is a GFS, and then we're going to look now at the GFS ensembles. This is the 8th. And then we go out to the 12th. Now this is the European deterministic, still pretty much showing the same thing. This is the 10th. This is the 11th. This is the 12th. And then we got the European ensembles, and they pretty much show the same thing right through the 12th. So during this forecast period, I'm forecasting as soon as the map loads. Above normal temperatures for the western states and below normal temperatures from the Mississippi Valley to the Atlantic coast. For precipitation, forecasting above normal precipitation for the Northwest and for this region, and below normal precipitation for the Southern Rockies. Now, as we go into the next period, this is for the 16th to the 20th. So here the 15th, and most of the models still indicate pretty much the same thing. We're expecting a ridge to remain over Siberia and a trough over Alaska, and a ridge is forecast off the west coast. But it seems to build westward. This is the European, brings the ridge inland, and here's our trough here in the east. We go to the 17th, still little change. We go to the 18th, still no change. The European ensembles. And this is this is the European deterministics, and this is European ensembles, all showing the same thing. Although you can see here, the European ensembles is let me see which one is the European. Yeah, the European ensembles is shown above normal heights here across the Northwest, but let's see. That's the only model that's showing that. So during this forecast period, I'm forecasting above normal temperature for here, and little change from the previous period with below normal temperatures from the Mississippi Valley to the Atlantic coast. for precipitation, above normal precipitation for this region, and below normal precipitation for this area. So that is the long range weather forecast discussion for February 8th to the 20th. Thanks for coming to Joe Monley's World of Weather, and have a good day.